Release the Kraken! After spending several days mountain biking in the mountains of New Mexico, Steve Carey checked out of his hotel room in Las Cruces, New Mexico on July 8th. And that was the last time anybody has seen him. Steve had been on a mountain biking trip around the Organ Mountains in New Mexico. Steve is a very avid mountain biker and outdoorsman, mountain climber, just one of those dudes who's really active. He's 59 years old, and when you look at him, he looks like one of those guys that you'd want to be when you're 59 years old going out there on a mountain bike. But for the last several weeks, Steve's been missing. Steve comes from a big family. He's one of 12 kids growing up in the Philadelphia area. He's got 3 children of his own now, and for the last several weeks, his family has been looking for them. They have had no luck locating him. Now the spot that Steve had been mountain biking is right near the White Sands Missile Range. It's one of those government missile range test facilities that you always hear about out in the deserts of New Mexico. When the authorities found his car, they found his keys and wallet in the car, but his black mountain bike was missing, and he presumably took it with him. So nobody knows where he is. There's lots of theories bandied about, and this video honestly isn't about any of those theories. What I really want to draw the attention to is the need of this family to try to continue the search and rescue effort and try to find Steve. And while Steve's family and local folks have been able to organize search and rescue parties going throughout the Organ Mountains, they haven't been able to go to the White Sands Missile Range because that's federal property. And so now while this family and community is struggling to look for this guy, apparently the federal government is not allowing them to continue search and rescue activities. They can't have volunteer search parties on the missile range. There's an effort being organized right now to try to pressure local and federal authorities to try to act and try to form another search and rescue effort within the White Sands Missile Range. And the reason that I'm making this video is I just want to call attention to the situation. My heart really goes out to the Carey family and what they're dealing with right now as they're trying to find Steve. So I know this is not my usual type of video to make, but I wanted to put the call out to all of you guys to say, if you wouldn't mind dropping an email or a phone call to whether it's New Mexico senators or the governor of New Mexico, just asking them to take action to try to help find Steve Carey. It would just, I think, make such a difference for this family. And if you want to actually try to find out more ways to help, I'm going to leave a website right here for you guys to check out. If you go there, it'll have all the information on who to contact to try to create more attention to this effort. I really appreciate any help you guys can offer. There's also a Facebook group that you guys can check out where you're gonna get the latest updates on what's happening with Steve in the search and rescue efforts. Just put yourselves in the Carey family's situation. If you had a loved one who was just out there missing after going mountain biking, you'd want every effort to be made to try to find him. So my heart really just goes out to this family. It's a tough situation for a good family, and the help is just very much needed. So I'll be back soon with another video, and thanks guys for any help you can provide. See ya.